How do you feel about situational training? I want to do it more. Sorry, I loaded you with a question with already an answer of what I wanted to talk about. That was just like, how do you feel, dude? Can I say something real quick?
Yeah.
I like I really like situational. Man, I cannot. I like situational. Man, can I say this word?
Situational
Trading.
Yeah.
I like situational trading.
So situational training is what I mean by like, that's where I feel people are going to grow a lot, just because going back to the practicing 1,000 moves versus 1,000 things one time. Situational training is where you can get the live training roles of practicing that same thing 1,000 times. So whether it's like, oh, you have to practice taking the like escaping back control, so you can do the same thing every time. You know what I mean? You can work the same move and the variance and go from side to side, and it's situational, so they're not going to give it to you. So that's a perfect time to try that out. That's a perfect time to figure out what you like and then not really have to worry about the role, because in situational training, once you're out, the submission is set or whatever, you reset, So situational training is where that practice the same move 1,000 times comes from in my head.
Okay. Do you have a philosophy for your martial arts?
I'd say no. I would say no overall for me, just because I can't say that I'm a martial artist yet. I can say I'm a jiu-jitsu practitioner. You know what I mean? And I've like dabbled with like boxing, and I've dabbled with kickboxing, but I've never taken a full class. I've never like trained consistently, you know what I mean, to like really dive into it. But when it comes down to it, my reasons for wanting to get into martial arts is, I'm from Texas and I'm willing to like keep a gun on my property, but I'd prefer to like keep that kind of shit off my conscience. And I'd prefer to be able to protect my family on some James Bond shit rather, So I guess that's kind of like my reason for doing martial arts and stuff like that.
Okay.
Is just to overall protect me, my lady, my mom, anyone under any of the women in my life that I feel like I would protect.
Yeah. Somebody runs up on your kingdom, you show them what's up.
Exactly.
Respect, yeah. Boxing. We're going to be going down to DG boxing soon.
Actually, I'm super excited about that, because boxing is one of the things that I've dabbled with. When I trained in Vegas, I used to link up with my homie Maki Pitolo. He's a freaking monster. But he showed me how to kick. He showed me some strikes. He kicked my leg one time, and I never wanted to have any problem with him ever again in life.
That bad, huh?
I don't even think he really threw it that hard. It just it was enough to get the point across. This is how he, because he's like, you're doing this, I need you to do this. And then I was like, let me see how it feels. And he did it real light, and that was enough for me to be like, hey, yo, chill. Yeah,
my trainer, AJ from Sabbath Squad, did the same thing to me on my leg. He just showed me what it felt like, and I don't know why I want to do Muay Thai. I'm going to, but I don't know why.
Well, what we've been kind of talking about and what I've been struggling with, that's a big factor. That's a big factor of it. So yeah, we'll see.
I think going back to Bruce Lee, that's part of what it is for me. I grew up watching him. I grew up watching, as silly as it sounds, like Mortal Kombat and Street Fighter and all these, playing these games and watching samurai movies and Ninja Turtles and obviously Dragon Ball Z and my, anime and stuff. And it's about, go ahead. You seem like you had something you want to say.
Well, because I wasn't about to take that Mortal Kombat slander. All those are based off of real martial arts. They just add the power in.
Yeah, exactly.
Because that's one of my reasons for liking martial arts is Mortal Kombat. Okay. So I was like, hey, you don't say that.
Yeah, I grew up playing those things, and I wanted to do it. And I just, as a kid, I didn't think that, that I could do it. No one could show me how to do it. And I didn't have money to pay anybody. So I didn't believe I could.
I remember it. So I think my first martial art ever was kickboxing when I was like 5 or 6. And I was big. Like of course I was big. So like they always matched me up with older people. And one day I was there in class and they matched me up with it was like she was like 8 or 9, but it was a girl. So I was super confident about it. And when I tell you, bro, I threw a punch and she kicked me in my armpit and I never wanted to go back again. I never wanted to go back again, bro. And I don't remember her name. I don't remember anything, but she kept me out of martial arts for a long time.
You got your ass kicked by an 8-year-old girl, bro. That's what you
I was like 5 or 6, bro, and she hit me dead in the armpit, and I felt like my arm go numb, and then like hitting all those nerves in my armpit. I was like, she's an assassin.
Speaking of women, the white belt Ray, man, she is strong, and she's gonna be good when she gets.
Bro, so I don't know if you ever talked to her before, and she like gave me a hint as why she's so strong. She's like, I grew up around horses. She fucking clotheslined me, dude, and I knew immediately. I was like, nah. No. I was like, okay, I can't let that happen again.
Bro, that was the same thing that happened to me. I think she was coming in, crashing past my guard. You know when you're rolling with someone who's newer, you kind of like whatever. So I was letting her pass my guard. She went to get the cross face, like to secure the cross. That was just my face, bro. Just smack. I was done.
Yeah, dude. Honestly, anytime I see her in class, I try and like tell her a little hint to cause pain. I think I tried to teach her my cross collar pass once. I don't know if she uses it. I haven't seen her in a while.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm excited to see how good she gets, bro, because she's and then as she starts like figuring it out, girls are in trouble.
They're gonna be in trouble. She's gonna bang with the best of them.
Yeah.
She's gonna bang with the best of them.
Yeah. Speaking of like women's jujitsu. Mm-hmm. Have you seen who's that girl from 10th Planet? I think she's like younger. Her name's Grace, but she is a monster. Like she was winning a lot of tournaments a few years ago, and I don't remember what happened to her.
I don't know. I couldn't.
I think they called her like the silent assassin.
You have to look it up. Look it up. I don't know for sure who it is. But talking about women's jiu-jitsu, what do you think as, I guess, a male teammate you can do to help a woman feel comfortable within the gym? And I want to, just so everyone's clear, we're going to get women on here to ask them their opinions on these things. But I just kind of want to hear what my man DJ has to say about, making women feel comfortable. Did you figure it out?
I found a picture, but I don't know if that's her page.
Okay.
But me personally, I don't really know my strength, so I kind of pull back whenever I'm rolling and just really focus on technique and just kind of allow them to pass, like work on their guard passing with me, and I work on my passing instead of being on top. And then on top of that, I wait for them to come to me. Of course we're like friends, but I don't ask them to roll unless they ask me to roll. And then even then, I think I told you, like, if I get stuck, I'll like look at how the girls are trying to figure it out. Yeah. Just because they pay more attention to, I find that they pay more attention to detail. Like dudes see okay, I put my hand there, I put my leg there, and then I power through, whereas girls are like focused more on like, how is he grabbing the wrist? Is it like a C grip, or is it you know what I mean? Yeah. And they're like paying attention to that stuff more in my experience.
To smaller details.